What an exciting play. You've never seen a play like that. Not attacking there is why we won. That is right. Everybody, you see it right there. I put him down on the bench. You can see it right there. Numal. We are playing Mega Camerupt. Unfortunately, during our patented looky-loo here, we noticed we only have one Mega Camerupt in deck. Two are prized. This is a bit of situation. This is going to be a tricky game. This is going to be the most exciting Mega Camerupt game you see on YouTube all day. You could believe that. You could believe that. You could be rest assured. We have right here, somebody got to take a nap. Someone's got to be dreepy. Hit the hay if you're so dreepy. Usually I would like to punish that, but you guys will see coming up right now, we have a lot of burning that's about to happen. This is a burn session, a roast, if you will. We will be roasting this Fezzy for a couple turns here. Yeah, I don't want to be a spoiling guy, okay? I don't want to be one of those guys that go around and spoil things for you, but you will be seeing some burns happen. Thank God we top deck that mag mortar. Let's get it going. If you don't know what it does, it adds 30 more damage to each burn. So if you have one down, each burn is 50 damage between turns guaranteed, and it does stack. Very good ability. Now, with one camel, we are having a bit of a rough time. We do play Hyper Aroma, so we have ways to find it. We play Ultra Balls. We have a lot of ways to find it. That's not the issue, okay? The issue is not finding it. The issue is that the prize cards have taken it from us. But this Fezzy right here, it's roasted. He's toasted. See, 5 damage counters guaranteed. Very good. I do think there's potential here. Is this build it? I don't know. I want to make some modifications, some changes, but isn't that the way life goes? You always want to be changing, growing. You never want to be stagnant, okay? You always want to be asking yourself, what is next, okay? Yes, we're a Dreepy now, but that does not mean we can't evolve into a Dracloak as they just did twice there, okay? You have to constantly be wanting to improve, move forward, and push. Don't stay where you are, because where you are is capped. You already know the potential of being here because you're there. If your life was gonna be better, it would have been better already, you know? Keep pushing through. Want better, want growth, seek growth. Do not fear it. Okay? Our enemy there, put down Duskull. Duskull, I was right. I always get those ones confused because all their names are similar. Thank God we got Psyduck. Counter is about to be online. 2 Dracloaks down. Dose Cloaks. Dose Cloaks. Let's see what we do here. Bit of a tricky situation. We need a switch. We need an evolution. This is rough. This is what I told you. It's a burn session. A roast off. I don't know what I'm struggling here. What do I want? What do I know I need to burn him. Psyduck down. He's not going to be exploding anytime soon. You could believe that too. There's that Hyper Aroma I told you guys about. We unfortunately do not pull a switch. So you just get to see 100 damage go down on this here Fezzy. I told you, we're roasting him. Your mama is so fat. When she walks down the street, people go, wow, that's one fat woman. Roasted. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to do it to you. I don't like roasts, if I'm being honest with you. I don't like, I was a stand-up comedian for 12 years. That's true. Not professionally. I was professionally not professionally. I made some money, not much, okay? I was mainly an open micer, that is true. I did some bar shows, some club shows. Made a bit of money, some scratch, did some cool things for sure. I got to do roast battles. I have a roast record. Look it up. Absolutely look it up. But I didn't like it. I don't like being in the negative headspace of thinking bad things about people and then writing about it. It's not fun to me, okay? I'm not a roasty guy. Except for right now. We're roasting. Fezzi's on fire here. I personally, look at all these heads I get. Look, I'm really good at getting head. Best case scenario right there, we would have pulled a boss's orders. But unfortunately, this game hates us. So I'll settle for a TRF. That is a Team Rockets Factory. I use that to draw me 2 cards after I play a Petrol. Is Petrol good for this deck? I don't know. I was experimenting with it. I was trying it. We won some games. We lost some games. We made some friends along the way. We made some enemies along the way. We made some frenemies along the way. People that I thought was a friend then became an enemy, then turned out to be a friend, and then was forced to become an enemy because of somebody who I thought was a friend becoming an enemy. It was a whole ordeal. It was a side plot to my life I don't want to talk about. We're past it. We got a Dragapult in the active, 320 HP staring us down. Scary, scary stuff. I want to roast some heat. Get that off. Best case here, we, Team Rockets first switchy, get that Volcanion in the active, Scalding Steam, which of course lets you burn your opponent's active, and then Roasting Heat, of course, hits for 240 after that. But you can see the big numbers we get to do with Magmortar and such. You guys see the appeal. We have covered it. Phantom Dive, let's see where he puts this damage. I do believe he's bad. And you'll see what I mean by this. It's coming. I believe he just 60 dumps all over Volcanion. Yep, all you needed was 20 there, but don't tell him that. Nobody tell him that. There's that boss's orders. 1 turn too late. It's fine. We can always see, but I want a Wally's now, but we can't. But I want to, but we can't. But we need to. Remember, all our camels are prized. We're an Uno camel guy. So we just roast some heat. Hit him for some raw 80. He's going to Phantom Dive again, but that's fine. We get to set up a little Rockets switchy. Unless he just goes straight Bossadoo. Grabs that Volcanion. I don't really remember. I'm on the edge of my seat. If you guys aren't on the edge of your seat, scoot forward. There's that boss. I told you about it. There's that boss. Oh my God. It's fine. We will live. I have ways to get it back. Calm down. You're embarrassing yourself. And you're embarrassing me, more importantly. That's actually best case scenario because now we don't need a Wally's. Well, that's rude just to jam our equipment like that. That's rude. I'll let it go, though. I'll let it slide. This guy's got Trace Cloaks down. I've never seen that many Cloaks down before in my life. Trace Cloaks is madness. Recon Directive, what'd you grab? We'll never know. I have no way of knowing. Attaches a psychic energy. This boy, what? This is a scary board state. Thank God we win. Why are you putting down more Duskulls? Thinning is winning, I agree. But why? I believe he just 60 dumps again, which is no way to live your life, just dumping 60 like that. See, he could have taken out that Psyduck and if he had spread his damage correct. Or that Numel. There were so many better options. And I do believe he took the worst one. If we can find a Ignition Energy, just like that, we're back in the game here. We don't even need to get a burn going. We got ourselves a game there. I told you all we needed was an ignition there, buddy. Don't need you. Don't need that. Don't need you. Toss away one of my balls. Don't need it. Go ahead. Get it in hand. Go ahead. Slap it down. I mean, gently place it down. I said slap, and now I'll slap it down. Slap that buddy down. Thinning is winning. I want those in hand more than I want them in the deck. That's why I'm doing this. I'm burning these cards. If we get hit with one of those red stamps, then so be it. Until then, though, I want them near me. I want a good top deck. Volcanic Meteor raining down 360. Discard 2. Eat your own ass. That's how we play the game. Okay? Discard 2 and then eat your own ass. There are those fire energies I need. We're setting things up. We have a switch and then a free retreat and then a roasting heat and then a magma surge or whatever Magma Order's energy or ability is. And it was at this point he realizes I can't go boom. No boom for you, sir. I love cracking my neck. This guy has so many recon directives. He's going to see every card he needs every turn. And if he doesn't, the game is rigged for me because I am the fastest up-and-coming PokeTuber in the game. What a cringe term PokeTuber is. I know I prefer Pokemon YouTuber. But that was a slip-up. I will give myself lashes later. Don't worry. It's how I learned. Boy attached to Psychic Energy to Dusclops there. I don't know why. More directing this here recon. Has every card in the world. He has every card that's ever been printed in every language currently in his hand. That's how big his hand is. I have no disruption, and that's scary. He's playing with his balls right in front of me. Rude as hell. Rude as hell, dog. I mean, I guess if you have to play with your balls to find your Dragapult, then you go ahead and do that, sir. And then you play the Dragapult right in front of me. You play with your balls, and then you evolve into a Dragapult before my very eyes. I mean, I guess, but this is some psychotic behavior that you need to talk to some sort of therapist about, sir. You need to discuss this. Keep in mind, those two prize cards are both camels. We still need another camel. This is a heart-pounding gameplay here. What are we going to do? That's 260 damage on our camel. I mean, what do we do? There's potential here. I'm thinking about it right now. 280 plus 80, 360, real good. Yeah, go ahead and spread it like that. He's kicking it into, hey, let's try gear. He sees it right there. He's setting up next turn. What do we do here? This right here is big. This right here is massive. That right there was an expert turn. If I were to put Camel in the active, he has it 1. Now we make him work for it. Should have dropped 2 right there. I'll make you work for it, son. You gotta win by not taking options. Remember that. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. Remember, that's good life advice as well there. Remember that when you're for your late night drunken hookups. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. And most of the times you shouldn't. All he needs is a boss, though. He didn't find it. And that's how you win. What an exciting play. You've never seen a play like that. Not attacking there is why we won. Now he has no options. We scald him. You burned. We retreat. Mega Camel in the active. Attach. Fire energy. Roasting heat. Slap 240. That's 290 down. Throw down 50 more. 340. You're knocked out. We draw our Mega Camel to win. There we go. That is how you play Mega Camel. Get Volcanion in the active, burn him, hit him for 240, get Magmortars involved. Hopefully your prizes are better than mine. Enjoy the deck, everybody. You burned, son. Good night.